Oh, good evening, Vida. Nice to meet you. Please, can you introduce yourself and where you're joining us from?
Okay, I'm Vida. I'm a career in personal branding strategist. I'm joining from Ghana.
Oh, wow, that's nice. Good evening. Hope it's nice in Ghana right now.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Okay, Tomiwa Neyin. Can you unmute your mic quickly and tell us where you're joining us from this evening? Okay. Well, I think Tomiwa is not available. Okay, she's in a noisy area. She's joining from Ibadan. Okay, nice to
Good
meet
evening.
you, Tomiwa. Uh, okay, Mohammed, please can you unmute your mic and introduce yourself, or you can do the chat box like Tomiwa did.
Yeah, hello everyone. Good evening to you all. I'm Mohammed by name, and I'm joining from.
Sorry, we didn't get that. You're joining from. Okay, I think Ahmed is having a bit of a network. Mohammed is having a
Yeah,
bit
can
of
you hear me now?
network issues.
Sorry,
So,
please.
okay,
Can you hear
nice.
me now?
Okay, yeah.
All right,
Yes, I can
all
hear you.
right.
I can hear
I'm
you now.
joining from Oshogbo.
Okay, nice to meet you,
All right, you're
Mohammed.
welcome. Ma.
I hope that everything you came here to learn today, the clarity you came to seek, you
Amen.
gain it. Okay, we have some people on the comment section. Emos, okay, we have Emos joining from Ilorin. Emos, nice to meet you. Welcome. This is Elivot. Okay, we have Emmanuel. But then, yeah, he says, hi, everyone. Oluwafemi Babalola. Okay, joining from Lagos. Okay, nice to meet you. Nice to have you join us today. So I said Elivot is a community, is a company that actually that helps Africans, young people, career professionals to gain clarity on careers, build relevant skills, and access global opportunities. And today's session is an important one because many people want to move into tech or AI, but the biggest challenge is often knowing where to start. So, our focus today is to clear that confusion. Our speaker today will help to clear that confusion. So, okay, I would like one person to tell me what they hope to gain, like something you have in mind to learn on how to start a career in tech. It could be maybe a confusion you're having about it, something you like the speaker to touch on. Anybody like that, you can raise your hand and I'll call you or you. Yeah. Okay, Emmanuel, let's have you please unmute your mic and speak.
Hi, good evening once again. I'm
Good
Emmanuel.
evening. Nice to
I,
meet you.
you're welcome. Thank you. I want to ask about uh, cybersecurity, how it works, how to come in, like how to join, because I've always had people saying that it takes a level of networking with people that are actually professionals and not novice. So I really want to know how to venture into that, like to use that as a kind of side hustle that will earn me some cool cash without uh
Yeah.
much on getting to know the deep and the intense part of it. So I
Okay.
am hoping to see it as a kind of side hustle that will be like a remote job. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Emmanuel. I'm sure most of you have this question Emmanuel is asking. How do I get a side hustle? How do I proceed? How do I make this money that they say it is in tech? So I hope today you will get the direction and the clarity you need. Okay, Mohammed, you can unmute and speak.
Thank you so much. Actually, what I is that
Uh,
um really love anything AI stuff. So I can learn
oh,
about
Mohammed, I'm sorry, you're not very clear. Please, can you speak louder? The is a bit mumbled.
yes,
Mohammed,
I'm with
we
you.
can't hear you anymore.
Can you hear me now?
Okay. Yes, I
All
can.
right.
Go ahead.
So I actually want to learn about AI automation. So in this recently, I can see that AI is one of the things that everyone are leveraging on. So and some people are already making money with AI as a freelancer. Even some are making money through freelancing. But I know there are still some other ways I can use to make money through this particular AI. I actually made some research regarding that. So, and part of it is AI automation. So, I don't know if I can learn more about that and how I can monetize uh, this particular AI as well to make money and also to learn some tech skills, as you mentioned earlier as well.
Okay, that's really nice. That's really nice. And I promise you, if you continue, like the next session we are actually having is going to cover this your question, AI, automation, that kind
All
of
right.
stuff. The next session we are having, we are bringing in a very great speaker on AI and automation. So she's going to tell you like her story and how you can navigate.
All
Also,
right.
Emmanuel, I believe if you keep on this session, there is a section for you as well for cybersecurity. So thank you all for that wonderful question. Without wasting much of our time, so that our speaker will have a lot of time to unleash, I want to welcome our speaker. Her name is Toluwani Ogundele. She is a technical project consultant, startup builder, and career strategist. She is passionate about shaping the future of work and innovation in Africa. She's the founder of Elevot, a workforce and innovation company that equips young talents with clarity, with career clarity in demand skills and access to opportunities, while helping businesses hire the right people. She serves as lead project manager at Ethereum Nigeria. Please, why people not clapping? I don't understand. Why people not clapping? What is happening here? I want to see those reactions. If not, your speaker will not come on. No. So start. I want to see those reactions that will motivate us. You get. So she serves as lead project manager at Ethereum Nigeria, driving blockchain adoption through community projects and events, and is founding CraftLink, a blockchain-enabled platform empowering artisans across Africa. Why are you people stingy with the clap? I don't understand. Are we buying it? We are 19 on this call, and I'm just seeing how are you people stingy with it? What is happening now? Please, people should clap. I beg. I want to see your reactions, please. So, she is an alumni of DeFi Talents, Frankfurt School Blockchain Center, founder Academy ALX and Bitcoin by the core. Toluwani holds certifications in PMP, business analysis, HR and strategy, and is an association member of IPRM Nigeria. She has led and won multiple global hackathons, securing incubation opportunities and scaling innovative projects across Web 2 and Web 3. So you see, the person we are bringing up is not a joke. You people should better do things. If not, I will not let her speak. Oh, we'll just end the meeting here. It's only Mohammed that is even reacting. What's happening? I want to see your reactions, and I hope you guys have gotten your pen and paper, because when Toluwani speaks, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. My life right now, she don't know this. She might not know this. After attending the career blueprint session, I do hear her voice in my dreams. It is that good, because I would say it is that good. I do hear her voice in my dreams. I had to pick myself up and move and make a difference about my life. So start clapping. Okay, so let's welcome Toluwani Ogundele. Toluwani, please, Miss Toluwani, please unmute your mic. You now have the floor. Good evening, Ma.
Okay. Thank you so much, Success. At this point, I don't know what Success want me to do, because this is just too much. Good evening, everybody. I hope you guys can hear me.
Yes.
Yeah, amazing. I really wish to own my camera right now, but NEPA did what they know how to do best by not giving us light.
Mind
So, you might not really see my face, but let's hope that before the end of the class they will give us light. So, but yeah, I still believe we can still be able to communicate so well tonight. So just permit me to share my screen while we start what we have for today. So good evening once again. Confirming my screen is showing. I think it's still loading, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's not up yet.
Okay, so let me start with this. Thank you so much, Success, for that wonderful introduction and for the questions asked. So I was smiling when I start hearing the questions, right? Because this is the reason that's the reason why we're actually doing this. That's the reason why we're actually doing this. So all your questions and what you have in mind will be answered from this section to all the sections we are going to be having during this Career Accelerator series. And it's such a privilege to have Vida on the call. Vida, good evening. So nice to have you here. It's amazing to have her on the call. And I can see some of my team members, Televots. Thank you so much, guys, for this. Favor, Isaac, so nice to have you guys here. Okay, so let's get into what we have today, because we have a lot to touch. And trust me, we are not here to play, okay? So we are not here to play. Trust me for that. We are here to actually look beyond the hype, what it really means to start a career in tech and AI in 2026. I purposely put 2026 because a lot of hype has been going on regarding start a career in tech, start a career in AI. I know you guys can relate to it. Can I see some reaction? Can you guys relate to that? Even from the questions that was asked by Mohammed and Emmanuel, it's so obvious that that is what is going all around. So my plan or the intention of this first section is to actually, open us up to what is made possible in tech, what is made possible in AI, and if you are starting a career in it, how should you go about it? Okay. And in our subsequent sections, we are inviting experts in different fields. I think if you get our mail, you should see that there. If you get our messages across, you see that there. So it's not a one-man webinar where you'll be seeing me every week. We are bringing people that from AI automation to AI project management to different categories. So if you're not into AI automation, you will find your way in maybe in AI marketing. I hope you guys are getting me. So if the best thing you can do for yourself for the duration of this webinars is that you show up in all the sections. I mean, even if you are saying, oh, there's nothing I want to do in AI automation, it will be a great thing for you to be there to actually learn. Okay, I'm going to touch that, the aspect of learning and knowing what to learn. Okay, so but let's go into what we have for today. I hope my screen is showing now. Are we good to go? Are we good to go? Okay.
We are good to
Okay,
go.
perfect. So, how to start a career in tech and AI in 2026. So, the first thing I have here is this, and I want everybody to see it very, very clear and understand it. I said the tech space is not saturated, but the barrier to entry has changed. Yes. As much as we are shouting tech, AI, to get to a point that you will start asking yourself, it's like this space is saturated. Have you ever, see something like that where they say, oh, tech is saturated, everybody's doing tech. There's no place for us, for people like us anymore. Has anybody experienced that? Or you've had that somewhere and you feel like, you know what, this tech is not for me. So I am here to tell you that it is not saturated, actually, but the entrance to it is what has changed right now. The way you can enter tech 10 years ago is different from how you are going to enter tech this year. And that is why I have to purposely put 2026 in the title of the webinar. Yes, it is intentional. If you want to get into tech in 2010 or 2015, they will tell you, go and learn HTML, go and learn CSS. Am I communicating? They'll tell you, I think it's around 2019, 2018 that Python came to the game. And tell you if you're not knowing Python, if you don't know data analysis, if you don't know this, if you don't know that, you're not in tech. But right now, it is so funny how using AI, as simple as vibe coding, you can find yourself in tech. Now, I am not trying to talk down on you learning the coding, the HTML, the CSS. I'm going to get it, yes. But I'm trying to let you know that the entry to the tech space right now has changed. Yes, it has changed. And you need to know what is going on so that you can position yourself well for the right opportunity. You understand? It's just that, let's say, for example, maybe like 30, 40 years ago, being a typist can be the best thing you can be, right? You know the people they call typists, right? Those people that use typewriter. So maybe like 30, 40 years ago, they can be the best people in the game. But right now, are they acknowledged? Do we even give that? You're a typist. Wow. You are the boss. Yeah. Oh, wow. Great. I want to learn from you, boss. You're a typist. Jesus, this is amazing. I don't think we are doing that anymore. So you can see that the tech itself, it evolves, like things change. And that is why we are having this conversation on how you can leverage how things are changing right now and find your way in tech and in AI in 2026. Okay, let's move forward because we have a journey, right? We have to journey. So, but before we go on and start talking about, oh yeah, this is what you have to do to get yourself into tech, let's look into what is happening in the tech space. I don't know how many of you read, all this tech news, or should I call it career news now because it's also related to career, and you are hearing almost every day that they are laying these people off. Amazon is laying people off. Atlanta is laying people off. Do you guys get to know any of those? I mean, hear about those news? Yes. And what was your first reaction when you start hearing that? And someone open his mic and and just, what was your first reaction hearing that? I
I
know,
guess
but
it's
okay, go ahead, please,
hello.
Emmanuel. Go ahead.
I guess due to lack of career upskill, maybe some tools that have been outdated is is what those people knows. They don't know about the latest tools or the latest principle or the kind
Mhm.
of technique and use to upgrade their skills.
Okay, that's a point. That's a point. I'm not. I'm going to agree with you on that, but I'm going to also disagree to a point, and I'm going to prove that. Okay. But let's have Opeyemi. I can see your hand. Oh, why do you put it down? Opeyemi, are you with us?
Yeah, yes, ma.
Okay, I can. I see. I saw your hand now. So let me hear from you.
Yeah, yeah. My only when I saw the news, I was thinking maybe like right now there's a lot of opportunity that AI can do, so it make easier for them. So
Okay.
they have to sack people since AI can do the job. So which make it
Okay.
me thinking like so we have more or less opportunity nowadays.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you as well. Okay. Any other person? Let's have one more person. Thank you for that, Opeyemi and Emmanuel. Another person. This is interactive. Okay. Thank God you are not even seeing my face. So it's like, my face is hard though. I cannot talk. So let's make this interactive. One more person. One more person. Okay. So let's move on since we don't have so much time. So let me start with what Emmanuel and Opeyemi mentioned. Emmanuel talk about probably these people that have been laid off. They don't know how to use the recent tools or updating their skill and upgrading their skill, which is fine. It is true to a certain stage. Okay, it is true. Like imagine a company where things that have been done repetitively are now handled by AI. Obviously the company will let those people go. Okay, so I agree with what you said, Emmanuel. And I mean, you talk about AI replaces. It's almost like extension of what Emmanuel is bringing on board, and which is very true. So that's why I'm agreeing with you, both of you. However, here is the twist. You can see, I said this is the confusion. People are losing job, but others are getting hired at higher pay. As much as people are losing job, we are still seeing job openings almost every day. And I'm not talking about anyhow job openings. I'm talking about all those big tech companies. They are still posting that they are hiring this set of people almost every day. So that is where you need to ask yourself this question: what is really going on? Companies are laying people off and they're hiring at the same time. Are we okay? I mean, are you guys getting me? Like, okay, why are you laying people off when you need people to actually work? So as much as AI is making them to lay people off, they are also hiring people because of this tech and AI. And that is why you positioning yourself, you knowing where you belong, you knowing where to leverage these opportunities comes in. Okay, so I have it here. I said AI is replacing tasks, not entire jobs. I don't have the time. I would have bring out some, some data, some charts, so that we can see the amount of jobs being out of scope right now, and the amount of job being created as a result of this AI thing that we're talking about. So new roles are emerging faster than people can learn them. Now let's make it practical. Maybe in the last maybe 15 years or thereabouts, I don't think there's anything like social media manager. Do you guys agree with me? 15 years ago, 20 years ago, do we have anything like social media manager? No, we don't, right? But the last 5 years, I mean, I have met so much social media manager that I felt like everybody's a social media manager. Am I lying? I'm telling you the truth. I mean, I will go to an event, go to a networking section, and almost 7 out of 10, they're social media manager. Oh, I'm a social media, I'm a brand strategist. No, there are different names. I'm a content, but at the end of the day, they are still social media manager, then that is something that we need to look into. I'm not talking down on social media managers. I have wonderful social media managers that I've worked with and I'm still working with. But what I'm trying to say is that something happened in the human race, something happened in the tech world that introduced that role. Are we getting it? The last 5-7 years, people started putting their brand on social media, right? People started putting their businesses online, and they need some people that can manage, that understand the language of the internet and give the push for their businesses or their personal brand. Am I communicating, please? Are we together? So why I'm saying all
Yes,
of this
ma'am.
basic thing right now is so that you can understand the basic of this tech and AI. It's not the matter of I want to learn this course, I want to take this course, I want to learn this skill alone. Is you understanding why we are talking about this right now. Okay? I had a wonderful discussion with someone earlier today regarding this tech and AI, and sincerely, it's one of the wonderful discussions I've had this year. And we started looking deep into why are we even discussing AI right now? What has happened? So if you can understand this thing, it's going to shift you, it's going to make a shift in your thinking and even in the way you approach things when it comes to, we are talking about tech and AI. That it will take your eye off and just here to learn something like it that will give me gig to, I want to establish myself in this thing. It's like the benefit of early movers. Are we together? So as much as companies are laying people off, and sincerely, it's so devastating. And I took my time out last month. I was researching deep into why companies are laying thousands of people off. Are you telling me AI can replace all these people? Only to also realize that there is a shift in the workforce ecosystem. I hope we're still together. Let's move on. So, what shifts are we now talking about? I mentioned now that there's a shift in the workforce ecosystem. The way work is being done 5 years, 10 years ago is now different. And that is why we are having this discussion right now. So the shift here is that, can we see the data? 39% of core job skill will change by 2030. I don't want to start pulling it up, but if you need resources, like I can send it to, so that you can see that we are not just doing this or organizing this accelerator series because we don't have anything to do. I know how my team and I have worked so much on this. It's because we can sense the shifts that is currently going on, and the best we can do is to prepare many people for it as much as we're also preparing ourselves. So AI-related skills are involving 66% faster. So when you start hearing AI that, it's not because it's fancy. I know that some people, because AI is fancy, and you start hearing AI in their CV. I'm an AI powered. No, I'm not AI powered though. So that is why it is very important to even know what you are powering with AI. Okay, I guys with me. I have seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things. AI powered as what? Okay, so we are now having AI related skill. A regular digital marketer now are having AI to stack attached to their portfolio. Why? Because they want to show the brand they are working with that I can actually do much more better even with AI, not replacing them. Are we getting the point? So if you are a digital marketer and you are creating the content, you are brainstorming, you are doing this, you cannot do it more faster with AI. Not AI replacing you entirely, but some jobs that can be done faster, we can do it more with AI. Let me cite an example. I was working on this slide today. I have limited time to work on it. And all I did is just to carry the whole write-up, just put it. Only for me to discover that Now, Canva has an AI that can arrange your whole thing and make it look better than what me as an human being can do. Are you guys getting it? It is still me putting the content there. It is still me trying to arrange, but I discovered that instead of me spending hours doing it, I can actually do this thing within 10 to 15 minutes using what? The tool that is provided. Are we still together? Are we still together? Okay. Okay, let's move on. So 50% of tech jobs now require AI skills. Can you see? So no matter the tech jobs, wherever you want to, even I'm going to even start including the informal jobs, because I know that some people here, maybe you're into fashion and you think the only way you can actually make it is for you to come into tech and become maybe what's that called? Maybe an AI automation person or something like that. It is not, that's not the only thing. I mean, in that space, I am an advocate of, it is about using technology. It's not about you coming into technology. Are we together? Are we together? Okay, okay. So even no matter what you're doing currently, you can be an early mover of tech and AI in your space, as much as it is also advisable and amazing to have maybe, oh, I want to now get into tech, you know, maybe as a cybersecurity person, as a customer service person, which is beautiful. But I don't want you to think you need to limit yourself to that box, okay? So I'm doing general career, what's now? Career advice, right? Let's move on. So, and a degree is no longer a golden ticket. I know we've had this battle for the past 2 decades now, where people are saying, oh, school is scam. School is not scam. I'm going to tell you, school is never a scam, because, I mean, it's open our eyes to even see the real from the wrong, right? But having that degree right now might not be the only thing to actually navigate the workforce anymore. Are we together? You might need to add some things to it. You might need to add some things to the portfolio. We had a section last year during our Global Summit. Yeah, I don't know, maybe you guys know about our Global Summit, but this is an annual event that we have in Elivots, where we talk about, you know, bringing talent together. So the section, one of the section, I remember one of our speaker saying, Gladys, your hand is up. Do you have something for me? Okay, maybe that's a mistake. So I can remember some of our one of our speakers, sorry, he said something that actually stick with me to now. And he said, we are in an era that is not about I have this, it's about I have many things. Now let me break it down. It's not the matter of, oh, I have this skill, I am a social media manager. I'm sorry, that's just what is coming to my head right now. It's the matter of I have social management skill. Okay, I have this skill, I have this skill, I have this skill. Now adding it all together, it is making me an exceptional social media manager. Are we getting the point? Are we getting the point? Am I really communicating? Are we still together? Thank you so much, Success. Let me also hear from others. So it's like we are only the one that is discussing here. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm doing my best to carry everybody along. Okay, just let me know if there's something I'm saying and you're not getting it. So I am not talking down on degree. Degree is still amazing. There are still some rooms that for you to enter, you have to have your degree. They are like criteria, right? But what I'm trying to say now is that you don't only bank on one thing. You make sure you are, equipped enough in other skills that can also place you, get you to where you're going. Now, I said AI skill now command a 23% wage premium over comparable role without them. Now, this is just all source data, but from everything here, you can see the emphasis on AI. And the most favorite part for me is that we have moved from AI as a tool to AI as the infrastructure. And I'm going to bank on this just for a little while. If I ask many of us here, a lot of us actually know how to use ChatGPT. Yes or no? If you don't know how to use ChatGPT, we need to come and pray for you. I mean, pray, success. We are going to, start praying now. But I want to believe that we all know how to use ChatGPT, right? You don't disappoint me. Even if it's just for a ChatGPT, can you help me to drive this email? You've used it. That's just the fact. I know. You have. Yes.
Serious one.
Confess now. I'm not going to beat it. I used it a lot. Even today, I still use it, right? And we have other ones like Claude, like Gemini, like Grok. So I know that we have used everything. Yeah, some are even experts. They know the new ones that are just coming out. So, which is great. But we have now moved from AI as a tool to AI as the infrastructure. And what does that mean? So instead of you saying, AI, send me a mail, help me to write a mail, I want to send it to this person. AI can now serve as that worker that can work with you to get things done, not just about giving you charts, generating things. And then at that point, you're talking about AI agents and stuff like that. And that is what is really replacing repetitive tasks. So if you want to learn a skill, you want to get into stuff, you need to start thinking of how AI can be your co-worker than just a tool. Because with it, you can do much more better. Are we together? And I make it so clear here. I said this is a takeaway for you people. We are still at the beginning, but this is a takeaway. So you need to keep it now. You are not competing with AI. Yeah. They'll be like, no, AI will soon fade away. We human beings, we are so intelligent. I should have even include one chart of the AI AI too is not even sitting down. Still, we are all in competition. So AI is not, you are not competing with AI. It is not your enemy. Okay? It is not like, oh, this is end time. I don't that reminds me of a conversation like, with all this thing that's going on right now, AI is not writing your mail, sending your mail for you, doing all this thing for you, posting for you. This is end time, if you are going to. So AI is not evil. You need to maybe tell your friend that is thinking AI is evil. Yes. So it is not your enemy. Okay? It is not your this is village people. How will AI know what I am thinking? You are not competing with AI. You are actually competing with people who uses AI better than you. So at the end of the day, it is still human versus human that knows how to use AI. Are we getting it? So when companies are laying off people, companies are paying millions to hire some people. But at this point now, they are now focusing on people that can deliver faster with AI than people that are going to take like years to deliver just one thing. So you can see that they are moving from dogmatic kind of move to fast move. Are we getting it? Are we together? Okay, so tell your neighbor, AI is not your enemy. Write it in the chat. Write it in the comment message. AI is not your enemy. It's actually your friend. Okay? So learn how to work with it, not compete against it. Okay? So let's move on. Let's move on because of our time. I hope I'm really communicating. I hope I'm really communicating. So far, have you guys understand the tech landscape, the AI landscape, what's really going on right now? Let me see your comment section. Yeah, AI is not your enemy, it's actually your friend. Thank you, Gladys. So are we really, do we really get everything I've talked about till this moment? Okay. I love to teach. Oh, okay, maybe we should teach now. Yeah, I love to teach like so I can make sure that we are actually relating so well. We are getting it. Okay, so let's move on now to the question of the day. You've talked a lot. You've said a lot, Tolu. So are you telling us not to get into tech Abi, are you telling us to get into tech? Let's know your stance right now. Let me know what I'm doing with my life. I know that some people have that question in their mind. Don't worry, you cannot come and beat me because I will tell you. I'll tell you what it is. So, how to choose your path beyond the noise? I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you people. There are noise everywhere. You are gonna log into your Facebook and someone is telling you, if you don't do this thing, you can never make it in life. Oh Jesus. If you don't do this, you will go to Twitter. Some people is telling you if you are not in this tech career space, you can never make it in tech. So we tell you, so there are noise. I'm telling you the facts. I experienced this when I was also getting into tech. Yes. I mean, what is what? What is what? I was just sharing with someone today. I spent years learning how to code, moving from one training to another, from one thing to another, till I actually finally find where I can actually thrive and do great things. Yeah, I'm not here to boast, but I think the success read my. Where did you even get that bio success? Because I know that I did not send any bio recently.
That was career blueprint now. I think December or November, career blueprint.
Okay. Wow. So I was even surprised hearing all that right now.
Data analysis, virtual assistant here and there. I was everywhere. Honestly, there was nothing I was not learning. I was learning UI UX. I was learning product management. I was
You
learning.
see?
Glory to God.
Glory to God, because you finally find your way now, right? So success was a participant last year at our career blueprint class. I think some people have been in my DM saying, Tolu, we have to have that career blueprint this year. I don't know. maybe somehow we are still gonna have it, but I need you guys to treat this accelerator series like a career blueprint, and I'm telling you, you are going to find your path. You are going to get it right before the end of this. I am not even trying to joke here. Success is a testimony, a testifier to that. And even so many people that, have sent that testimonial over the weeks, over the months. So, but let's get back to what. So there are a lot of noises everywhere, and I'm not going to lie. You are going to be hearing 1,000,001 things every single day about tech space, about AI. Some even tell you there's nothing to learn anymore. AI is not coming, nothing is coming. And I mean, I belong to a lot of tech groups, I'm not gonna lie. And sometimes I just mute those groups. Like, you people are affecting my brain. Let me focus. So beyond the noise, how do you get started? How do you choose your path? And I have 3 things here. It's like, I'm not those 3 parts listed there is for you to understand the category. I'm not saying these are the only skills that you can learn in tech. Are you guys getting me? Are we together? These are like categories, and nobody's responding again. Told you maybe you should be going to your house. Look, I'm in my house. Maybe I should go sleep. Okay, so we have 3 categories. Favor, I see you. So we have 3 categories. We have the build category, the manage category, and the support and scale category. And it is very simple. It is very, very practical. Let me give you an example. Let's say a tech startup. This is not even a tech startup. Like any company that want to run today, they need these 3 categories to run. The builder. The builder can be the CEO, not necessarily the developer now. That's what I'm saying. I want to even take it outside tech space so you guys can reason with me. Let's say you want to start a fashion house right now. We need the builder. The builder is the CEO. Maybe it's also the fashion designer, right? That is sewing the clothes and everything. We need the manage. The manager is the person that is making sure that everything is working out, right? The customer, maybe you need to attend to this. You need to make sure this is the plan. We are executing this at this particular time. The operations, everything is going on fine. That is the managed category. Then we need the support and skill. You need marketing to sell, right? You need to start, maybe you start dancing on social media. Come and buy clothes, right? You need the support to scale. So you can see that this simple 3 parts works in any sector. So now let's take it back to tech. So for any tech organization, tech company, tech idea, product to scale, to actually say, oh, we are actually operating, you need these three categories. The build, okay? So that can be the developer, the researcher, the engineer, the people that are the one behind how things actually come to life. I mean, maybe they are coding it to life, they are, they are the builder. And we have the manage. The manager, the one that ensuring that everything is actually working when it's supposed to work. Okay? So we can have the PM at this point, the product people, the operations, and so on and so forth. Like I said, you can see etc. It is not limited to what you have here. Okay? And we have the support and scale. And as I've explained earlier, you need these people to actually scale up. No matter how beautiful your product is, if you don't have the people that can actually, market it out there, give you responsive data of this is what is going on in your company, and this is how you can do it better, then I don't think you are building anything. Even in an AI powered, let me use the word powered now, even in an AI powered company, you still need these three categories to run things. So what is now left for you as an individual is to find your category in this. Where can I really do great? Are we together? Are we together? Okay. Thank you for encouraging me. Success. So I think this is eating home now. That's why people are very quiet. So let me continue. So these are the three major categories, and anything falls under this. Either as a builder, maybe you are the developer at this point, or the CEO, or the founder, or the the stakeholder, or the whatever, you fall into this point, right? Either you fall into the manager category, you are the this, you are the that, you fall into that category. Like I'm saying, when it comes to I want to learn cybersecurity, you need to know the basic. Which of these categories am I falling into, and how do I now start positioning myself and all, right? And you can see at the right hand side right now, you can see why I put there. I said career mapping based on, so if you attended the blueprint last year, I explained this so well, but since some of you are not there, I think most of you are not even there. let me quickly touch this so that you guys can get what this thing means. Now, we are able to see that we have three major categories, three major paths. Well, the question for you as an individual, as Tomiwa, as Emmanuel, as Success, is that how do I even know which category I belong to? Me, what I'm looking for is which one is making money. Make me go and make the money. I know some of you, that's what is in your mind. I want anything. I just want to learn anything and make the money. Yes, beautiful. I love that passion for money. But if you are not careful, you get frustrated where you are operating where your strength is not inside, like where you don't really belong to. That's why you see yourself jumping from one course to another, because it is not your area of strength or your area of interest. Are we together? Am I communicating? So it is very essential that as much as new thing, now let me make it so clear. I've seen wonderful people doing so great in AI content creation. They are creating videos, they're creating this. I remember, is it not 2 weeks ago, I was like, I will create this video today. Me, so I want to do AI content creation. I just finished the whole day. I couldn't achieve anything. Now, I'm not trying to say, if you learn or do it better, you can. Yes, I did something, makes sense, but compared to what these people are doing, that's not my area of strength. Are we getting it? But bring my own thing to me and say, Tolu, we need you on this project. We need you on this thing. And let me unleash my ability shaker and show you what I can do. And you will be surprised. Are we together? So that is just it. You need to know your area, because if not, You will get frustrated easily. You will like, oh, people are moving, people are doing great, I'm not doing anything. Oh, this. It's because probably you're not operating in your area of strength. Interest also matters. Interest, I'm not saying passion here. Okay? I'm not saying, because it's like, if it's what I'm passionate about sleeping. Can I be sleeping and be getting the money? I don't know about that technology yet, though. If you know about it, maybe you should forward it to me as well, because I will also love to explore that. So if you are passionate about sleeping, we're not talking about that here. I'm talking about your interest. And what interest does to you is that it keep you, you are curious about how things are being done in that place. Are we together? You are curious, like, okay, they're talking about this thing. You are not just about, we are here to use like some ChatGPT user. Our own is just to ask ChatGPT to correct my English, correct my mail. Me, I don't care about how the thing is working. Maybe they are collecting my data or not. I am less concerned. There are some people like that. But people that have interest in that area, you see them saying, how is it that I asked ChatGPT this question and this is the answer? Where is this thing getting the answer from? And you see yourself start doing deep research. It is interest. Are we together? So if now you are considering yourself that I want to do customer service, now you need to ask yourself two questions. Number one, is it my area of strength? Can I really communicate with customer and I will not end up cussing them out? I don't know. Get out of my phone. I'm done with two people. People are not serious. I mean, that is, some people have patience to communicate with people. Not me, Sha. Like, I am already tired. Okay? So that is like an area of strength. They have communication skill and they're pretty good at it. Now, interest. Interest is not like, okay, if our company is running a particular company, a product or something, and we are having so many complaints from this customer, a typical person will just say, I'm less concerned, no, I don't want to know. My own is for them to pay my salary. But if your area of interest is in it, you find yourself asking yourself some critical questions. Like, why? Why is it that our customer are always complaining about this particular thing? What can we do better? So you can see that at that point, you are not just a regular customer service representative anymore. You are not interested in why this issue. If you are having this issue, we can actually provide the solution. Because what leads to you being a problem solver is you even seeing the problem. Are we together? You need to see that there's a problem in this thing. And for you to even see, you must observe. You must be observant. That, in my field, I am don't let us, customer service and social media people will come for me. So don't let me go to them again. Let's touch another thing, right? So I don't want them to come to my DM like, why are you always using us, for example? So let's say I am a teacher, like you're teaching in a school or something like that. A regular teacher will just say, my goal is to teach the student though, and they pay my salary. But when your interest is in it, you start asking yourself, how do we do it that this student can understand this better? What are the tools and technology to make things easier? I mean, are you getting the point? At that point, you're not thinking like a regular teacher anymore. At that point, something is actually keeping you interested and you are curious about what it is. So if you have passed the stage of strength, the stage of interest, then you look into the market demand. I think I make an example at the beginning of this, that no matter how passionate you are, being a typist, you are not really useful in this economy, in this current stage of the world. I mean, your strength can be like you can type for long and you can have so much interest in it. But the question is the market demanding it? Are people ready to pay for that skill? Are we together, please? Are we together? Okay, thank you, Abdusalam. I'm about to close and go and sleep. Oh, like it be like say everybody don't they sleep like this. Aha. So the question is market demand. So this particular thing that I have the strength in, that I have the interest in, what is the current demand for it? Okay, what is the current demand for it? Now that is what we now make you as a customer service, or you find your strength in customer service, you see your interest in it, then you now look into it. What is the current demand? What are businesses demanding for in a customer service personnel? Is it just someone that will sit at the chair and be answering call all day long? Is that what they are seeking for? Or is it someone that can, automate repetitive tasks and make sure that there is more, we can respond to more customer faster, easier, and more productive. I mean, when you are not looking at the market demand, that's going to do something to you. You look into the entry barrier. Okay, where am I currently? How do I get into this market that it's being demanded? So that is why I say, okay, even if you want to take a course in customer service, you are not just taking a random course. You are looking into what are they going to give me in this course? Are they going to teach me what I need to give back to this market demand? Are we together? You can see that everything is now connected to each other, right? Everything is interconnected. Like at the end of the day, you will notice that it's not the matter of I just want to learn a skill and I'm just enrolling in anywhere academy, or I'm just taking random courses on YouTube, or I'm just learning anything anyhow. Oh my God, sees my heart. I so much locked in this year, 12 months. It's not about locking in, it's about are you doing the right thing? Are we together? So if you can answer all of these things, that is when you will know what parts and how to even grow in that part. I don't stop at what parts. I usually tell people what about career road mapping, but I'm not going to be touching that. I really hope that I'm also going to have more section before the end of this webinar where I can talk about career road mapping. But right now it's about career mapping. Okay, so your strengths, your interests, the market demand, the entry barrier. How do I enter? Where do I get the skill? If I want to take a course today, I don't look at the fancy of this or that. I ask question. What are you people going to offer me? Yeah. What am I going to learn? Because it's not because I'm trying to ask them and frustrate the life of the personnel that is trying to sell the course to me. But my own is like, I want to know so I can map those things that I'm going to learn and check with the market demand. Is this what will be useful? Is this what I'm going to add to my portfolio and get the next job? Are we together? So it is very, very essential that you get it. So don't forget where we are coming from. The 3 simple parts, right? The 3 categories which you can fall into any of them. And for you to also now get deeper into it, you need to know your strengths, your interest, the market demand, the entry barrier. Are we together to this point? Are we on the same page? Do you guys understand me? I mean, I'm speaking in Harvard right now. Okay. Okay, so let's move on. Because of our time. Because I also want to open the floor for question and answer. Okay. So here's it. The 4 skill layer. So when it comes to we are talking about AI. Totally what you've just talked to us right now is about learning the basic. Yeah, that is the core skill. Because we cannot talk about the AI layer when you have no idea of the basic skills. I mean, we cannot talk about AI product management. I'm an AI product manager when you don't have the basic skill of a product manager. Are we getting the point? So it's not about the AI. AI is a layer that comes on top of what you already know. I was discussing with someone maybe yesterday, 2 days ago, I can't remember, and we're talking about the age of vibe coding. I don't know. Do you guys know about vibe coding? You've heard about it. It's a very, the word is all around. Yeah. And we're talking about the era of vibe coding. I know that if you say you're a vibe coder, devs will hate you. They will hate you because why? What they use, so some of them are into this dev thing for 10 years and all, and you are just coming and say, you just learned vibe coding last month. And I come and like, I'm a vibe coder, I'm a dev. They will hate you now. So, but that's not the point. But what I'm saying is that even to be a vibe coder, and you want to call yourself a vibe coder, then you must know the basic of a typical, coding. Because no matter how good AI is, you need the human touch to actually do things better. What if there's security breach? What if there's one code error and AI is deceiving you? I'm saying this is the best thing for you. This is the best thing you can deploy. And to now even make the matter worse, you're now building a fintech app. So the next day now they carry everybody money from that app. So you should know that it is beyond I can vibe code. It's you also having the basic core skill, even if you're adding AI to it. And I'm not joking. Now, this evening, this morning, I was hearing about the Remita case. I don't know if you guys hear about it. I think they said some code got linked out or something like that. And obviously, the next thing is that you see hacker trying to hack into people's accounts, getting money from it. Now, if Remita was just vibe coded by someone that just learned vibe coding last month, you know that they are in soup. You should know that they are already in soup like that. So you can see that there's still the power of human in everything we do. There's still human part of flagging the error, saying, oh, that even on a typical ChatGPT that we are using, yes, on a typical tradition, I don't know, ChatGPT that we are using, ChatGPT will give you something sometimes, like, are you minding me? If I don't even know anything, I know this thing is wrong. You not say, oh, that's true. Like, bro, why would you even give me the answer before when you know that it is not correct? So you can see that sometimes they test your brain. Even AI will test your brain. And that's why it's so important that you have the basic skill of whatever you are trying to build AI on. Are we together? Are we together? Hey. Only be going to your house. Okay, thank you. I can hear me. So you can see where I'm coming from. So the basic skill is very, very important. If you are a VA, still learn your VA. Know every basic thing. The manual thing, know it. Then you now add the AI layer to it. Okay? If you are still digital marketing, you get into digital marketing, know it so well. Learn from the best. Give your best to it. Know the basic thing, the most traditional thing. And I know why I'm saying all of those things. People are like, oh, no, we are here. Know it so that even when AI is trying to show you shege, you can show AI shege that, bro, what are you doing here? This is it. I know this thing so well. This is the correct thing. Because that will help you to even, be more sure of the outputs that AI is giving you. I'm not talking about the generative AI alone. Even in the automation, even in the agentic AI, you need to know what you are doing. I mean, have basic knowledge of how things actually work for you to even communicate well with the AI. Are we together? For you to run automation as a VA, you need to know the basic way of doing things as a VA now, right? For you to run cybersecurity, okay, I want to run AI, agentic AI security or whatever. You still need to know the basic. For you to use AI for your PRD favor, you still need to know the basic of what a PRD is supposed to look like as a project or a product manager. So that is just it. You cannot do away with the core skill. And that is why I am not the type that will come and lie to you that all you need to do is just go and the next thing is ChatGPT or Gemini. I am telling you what can future-proof you and your career. But the only thing is that you don't stay in that core skill alone and say, I am Agba, traditional digital marketer. I still use my hand to write copy and everything. I mean, beautiful. I had a discussion last weekend with a very good copywriter. We just connected, and he was sharing his experience when he started copywriting years ago, that he used write paper and biro. They are writing copy, and the person was lamenting about the case of how generic copies are these days. And I'm gonna testify to that, like, wow, I'm just saying the same thing everywhere. And said, remember when he was in it, they'll use biro like this and book to write copies, email copies, and they're converting sales with it. I said, that's beautiful. But he said that yes, right now he uses AI, but because he has that deep insight into the psychology behind copy, is able to prompt the AI very well, not to give generic copies and all sorts of things like that. So you guys can agree with me with what I'm saying like that, right? That know the core skills, know it so well that you can prove AI wrong when AI is wrong, not just accepting everything AI is giving you. But you are not stopping at that level. You are moving towards the AI layer, learning the tools, having the AI literacy of in your own field. What do I need to add to it? You don't need to know everything on this AI thing. Sometimes I see some people jumping from, I'm learning agentic AI to automation to this to that. It's beautiful, but you know that in those fields that you belong to, there are still like the progression of AI in those fields. Make sure you know those ones. Focus on it. If you're in project management, learn AI, project things, how to prototype with AI. All those things are what you are much more concerned about. I'm not saying that you cannot learn automation. You can, but learn those things that are related to your core skill and use that to grow. So you don't end up being everywhere and you are nowhere. Are we on the same page? Are we still together? Okay, thank you, Blessing. Then the tools that you need to know in your field, make sure you know them. I mean, it is nice to have the knowledge, but it's also great to know how to use your these tools does is to, make the work easier for you. Things that you can automate, things that you can, schedule, things that you can do this thing so that you don't need to be there every single time as a human controlling everything. And the last thing I will talk about is real world projects. I'm going to also talk more about it when it comes to you learning the roles and how to network your way. I think Emmanuel asked a question on that, networking and how to get to the real people in the space. And for me not to forget, I'll quickly add this. It is great to network, but what will keep your network is your value, what you know. Okay, I just want to quickly add that because I might not really remember when we get there, but networking is not the end. Like, I went to this conference at something. I collect like 200 people contacts today. Congratulations, Agba networker. But beyond that, is that when you guys are having conversation, what do you have to offer them? And what do I mean? What do you know that they can bank with and say, that Emmanuel guy, I have to sit down with him. He has so much to say. I mean, he's rooted. And it's not a matter of, I'm a tech person, I'm a AI person. And you don't know, you yourself know that you don't know anything. Okay? So I just need to quickly touch that so I don't forget. But if I still remember when I get there, I will explain more better. I'm telling you, I'm laughing. So the layer you need to add to your skill is real world projects. Enough of I really know this thing, but I don't really have any experience in it. Nobody's gonna believe you. Nobody's going to hire you. Nobody's going to, not everybody. Don't let me say nobody, but not everybody is going to give you that chance to learn on the job. And what do I mean by learn on the job? You can learn on what you've already have, but not like starting from scratch. Okay. Now let me explain better. When you are learning whatever core skill you are learning, you're adding your AI layer to it, you're adding your tool layer to it. Make sure that you also work on real world projects. It can be through different form. I think after this section, there's a stage for that. It can be through your own personal projects, through freelancing, through volunteering, internship, and all. Make sure there's an evidence that I can do this thing, and this is what I have done. That's the only set of people. Don't let me say the only, but that's what the workforce ecosystem need now. It's not a matter of having 10-pager CV. It's a matter of, can you deliver? Can you actually do this thing? So if they are looking for someone that, like, a digital marketer leveraging AI, the question is, can you really deliver? What is the ROI? What is the metrics that we are getting? What is this is what we need. No company is here to just pay you salary or just dash you money. Most companies, they're also running to make the money so that they can pay their investors their payouts. So that is just the fact. So what people need right now, can you deliver? It's not a matter of, oh my goodness, I attended so many trainings. Nobody is concerned about that. I'm sorry, but nobody is concerned about that. Okay, so let's move on quickly. Consider our time is going fast. I really, really apologize, but I really hope that you guys are getting me right. Okay, we are almost done. I think after there's just one more thing. So I have it here boldly. I said, get an experience even without a job. You don't need a job for you to get an experience. We are in an era that people want to see what you can do. Like I said, not just what I can really do this thing. They want to see what you have done. Sorry, they want to see what you have done. Level, and it's I don't know why you think about it like that, but nobody wants to really start teaching someone from the scratch either. Okay, everybody wants to make sure that at least you have something and you can do
My
something
sister want to
on
go
it,
off.
right? What do you say? Success.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't know what was
Is that
muted. Your line was breaking a little,
okay?
so
Oh, okay. So sorry. I think it's better now, right?
yeah, it's better.
Okay. So I have it. I said, get an experience even without a job. You can get an experience from personal projects, devs. You can work on their own projects. Data, it can be simulation. It doesn't have to be a real project, right? Simulation projects, freelancing. Like I said, it can be free at first, right? Freelancing and internship, volunteer work. Now let me make more emphasis on this: personal project, freelancing, volunteer work, and stuff, and even how to network. I supposed to put network in there because that's also a way of getting the experience. Now let me explain this. Is it last month? Yeah, early last month I went for a networking launch here in Ilorin, and the person that organized the program or something was sharing an experience of the photographer that was with us that day. The lady was taking a very beautiful pictures. I'm not gonna deny that. And he said how he met this lady is actually very funny. That this lady came over to their workspace. The man is running a workspace here in Ilorin, and the lady told him that, sir, I can actually come for your events that you're holding this weekend and come and take your pictures. And the man was like, oh, I have actually hired a photographer. We don't need your service. I mean, that is a clear rejection. Most of us were like, oh yeah, God understand. Maybe it's not for me. But this lady still showed up in the event, right? And started taking pictures. And immediately after the event, he worked on the editing and sent the picture immediately to this man. And the man was surprised. Like, number one, the picture was so beautiful, more than the person he hired. They came out so beautiful. Number two, the fast delivery. The lady delivered so fast than another person. That is how the lady got the gig from this man. I mean, when I mean the gig, continually, because this man is always hosting different events, traveling in and outside the states, and the lady is always with him, taking the pictures on different occasions. What do you guys have to say to that? You can see that that is a way of you saying, oh, let me volunteer for this thing. I want to get the experience. And that's how she landed the role of, a permanent gig photographer or something like that. So I just want to say that, so that's also a way. And that's what I'm saying, that when you even want to network with people, you don't just tell them, my name is Abdul Salam. Abdul Salam, what do you do? I'm Shah Abdul Salam. Okay, nice to meet you. Let me collect your number. And you collect the person's number. Now, the question is, after networking, what next? Do you just have the number on your phone? What do you do next? You get my point. So that's what I'm saying. It's not just about networking and collecting people's contacts and adding it. It's about what next after connecting those numbers. Most times when I connect with you at an event, right there, I'm already having conversation with you. Right there, I'm already asking you, what do you do? You're asking me what I do. I'm telling you I'm a tech project consultant, I'm a manager, You're telling me, we're already talking immediately. So that when we go back, everybody to the house, and I have to message you, I will say, hi, Abdul Salam, how are you doing? So nice having a discussion with you. When you talk about this thing, I actually think of this, and I think we can actually, collaborate very soon. If you have that kind of conversation, nobody will forget you on their contact list. Are we together? But the question is, how do you even do it? This is not a networking section. So I'm not teaching you how to network. I'm just branching. But I'm letting you know reason why a lot of people are actually missing out. I have gone to different events for the past few years, and I've networked with so many people that till now we are still having different conversation. We are still having collaboration across different projects. And I'm not joking. As I'm looking at you, connecting with you, I'm already thinking of where on earth are we going to collaborate on something. So, and it doesn't always mean you me having the money or you having the money. It's because I'm trying to build a synergy that when opportunity opens up from your hand or from my hand, we can always collaborate, or you bring the opportunity to my way, I bring the opportunity to your way. Are you getting it? That is a strategy when it comes to networking. You don't network blindly. Like, I just asking people to, I shall collect like 5 people's number today. What are you doing with people's number? They're not seeing your status. You're like, you're serious on your status. They're like, who is this person? I'm also on serious on my status sometimes, for those that have my number. But, I hope you guys are getting me. Are we together? So you need, when you are networking, you network with, even if you are just learning, that's another thing for people like, what if I'm just learning this skill? I don't have so much. There's a way you can still put it out that it won't sound like I have nothing to offer. Are we getting it? I once met with, I don't know, is Festus on this call? I don't think so. But I met Festus in one of the events I went to and I remember when we are having our conversation, I'm trying to check if it's there so that you can actually confirm this discussion. So I remember when we are having this conversation, and he told me, he said, I can't remember his current work, but something like data or something like that. And he said he's transitioning to product marketing, and he's already into it. The way he put it, I was like, okay, I am this, but this is what I'm doing right now, and I'm looking forward to like collaborate with people to like, he put it out so well that immediately he's talking, I am thinking of a project that we can work on. Like I have projects on like, you're a product marketer, I will need you to join me on this. That is how you network. Are we getting it? Immediately. And That same day, I also networked with some people that immediately the person was like, "You're a project manager. I will need you on this and on this and on this." Till now, we are still working together. So are you getting? I'm giving people real and practical thing. I'm not trying to like tell you what has not happened or what is. You understand? So make sure that when you're networking, you have something of value to say. And I don't know, I feel like we are even out of what I'm explaining here. So also get an experience without without a job through all of these things that I've put here. Okay. Okay, so let's run. And here's the hard truth. Let me just say this as a roundup. I'm not going to tell you it's going to be rosy. It's going to be, oh my God, this is great. I am learning AI. I'm into tech. My life is so superb. I'm sleeping well. I'm eating well. I'm not thinking about my life when I'm doing this. If I'm saying all that, then I'm lying to you. Because, see me laughing, you are going to ask yourself, why? Who sent me work? Who sent me work? Who asked me to do this? Why am I stressing myself? Why? You're going to ask yourself 1 million why. But you need to keep reminding yourself the reason why you get started in this field, the reason why you are into this, the reason why you are doing this at this moment. And I'm not going to lie to you. I still ask myself why every single day because it is hard. That is just it. But one thing that keeps me going is that what determines success is consistency, clarity, and execution. So my emotion is out of it. Days that it makes sense, I am doing. Days that it doesn't make sense, I am doing. That is how to build a sustainable career and success story. I'm opening up to you people now so that you can see that there is no magic anywhere. Nobody has everything figured out. Elon Musk, the richest man, he still asking himself every single day who's sending work. That's just the fact. Like, why am I doing this? Why can't I just live a regular life like every other regular person? But you will know that at the end of the whole thing, it is about you saying you can go beyond the regular. Like at work, let's say you're a customer service, you are thinking about why this thing is like this, why can't we do it better? Someone is thinking of, let me try to collect my salary. I'm less concerned. Abi, am I lying? You are a teacher, you are this, you're that. Everybody just thinking, let me just collect my salary and go. I'm less concerned. I don't know what's going on here. And you are going extra mile to start thinking critically. It's not going to be easy on you. But the end goal is that there is something at the end of it, right? They say there is no light at the tunnel. I don't know who carried the light, but there is something at the end of this whole thing. And one of those things that you are working hard to future-proof your career. So when this AI really comes that people are so afraid of, you will know that at that point it's not your enemy, it is your friend. So sometimes it's gonna take 3 to 9 months or more than that or less than that to really get yourself, rooted in this. Maybe you're trying to transition to a new field or starting out in a new field. And this is a personal experience too. Transitioning to project management does not happen in 2 weeks, and that's the end. No. So if you ask everybody here, success, I'm very sure a lot of people will have experience to share. If Vida is still on the call, I'm very sure that when she started out as a brand, a personal brand strategist, it's not something that she just learned in 1 month. I think I still saw her post recently. She's still going for more advanced courses to get better. So you guys can see what we're talking about. It's gonna take months, but just know that you know what you're doing and why you're starting out. You will feel confused because every day we are hearing different news. That's what I'm saying, beyond the noise. You're hearing this, you're hearing that, like, okay, what are we doing here? You feel confused, but make sure you stay rooted. You will want to quit. Oh my goodness. You ask yourself, why? Why can't I just be a normal person? You will want to quit, but the end is that you keep going because what? Success is based on consistency, clarity, and strong execution. Okay? So we are at the end of the whole thing. And I have it here. I said, but you don't need to take this journey alone. Somebody say, shout out to Elibot. Oh, Elibot is here to work with you. Elibot is here to hold you. Elibot is here to, see how things can be more easier for you. And that is why we are having these conversations. This expert that we are bringing on board, we could have, charge so high for it, like, oh, you want to talk with this person, you have to. But we are doing this because we've also passed through this whole thing. We know what it is. And what we are doing, you can see that we are trying to bring you up into it as well. Like, okay, your career, leave it to us. We can help you. We can walk you through the journey to get it better. So you don't need to go through this journey alone. You don't need to take the journey alone. We are here at Elevate to work with you. So for the next 7 weeks, make sure your heart is open. You are ready to learn. There will be a lot of conversation going in the group, even amidst the webinar. You understand? Career conversations and opportunities that you need to key into fast. Okay? So if people are not happy, sometimes it's like we should be going home. They say they're not happy with anyone. We are doing
Yeah.
we're doing too much. Ah, God, who said us work? Abby? Okay, so because people are not happy now, it's like, who send us home? I mean, maybe we should just stay in our house. Okay, so journey with us on the 7-week Career Accelerator series. And like I said, we are bringing experts from different fields. Trust me when I say experts from different fields. Across different fields. Business analysis, AI, data, product management, VA, AI automation, name them. We are bringing experts to share their journey with you, to tell you what you need to do better and get your way. And I'm not joking. I am a practical person. You should have seen that from our conversation tonight. We are not here to be doing motivational talk. Aspire to aspire. No. We are giving you the real thing. Yes. So make sure you join in with us on this series. Okay, if you want to connect with me, I'm not going to read this one. Just success I've done that. So let's have the questions, the Q&A. You want to drag me on something, you're not free. So you don't want to say the other time. No. This is it. You are free to say it now. And if you have any question, you are free to ask a question. So the floor is open, guys. Woo! Let me clap. Let's hear from you guys. Any questions? Any questions?
Thank
Okay,
you so much. So much. Like, even myself, I was taking notes, like, seriously. Everything is like the clarity is clearing. If you are clarified, people should continue. I'm just seeing myself clapping. What is it? In fact, I've stopped clapping. What is happening here? What is happening here? Like, please, you guys should like show us that you got something. So now we'll be taking questions. So it's your time to bombard her. If there's anything that she said or didn't say that you feel that okay, you still need something about, you still need to know more, or you still need any questions at all, feel free to ask. It's your time now. Feel free to ask to gain the clarity that you need. Or are people thinking about your life? Because usually after sessions like this, you will just receive some kind, will I say your heart will be pricking you, like you just, how will I speak that English now? It will just be going, it will seem as if, what have I been with my life? Is that the stage we are in? Please come out of it. We are here. Okay, thank you, Emmanuel. Please unmute your mic and go ahead and ask your question. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Madam Toluwan. We are very grateful for this session. I want to ask that as a prerequisite for a standard tech career, is it required for an individual to have a laptop, at least 8 gig RAM capacity? And secondly, I want to ask that the cost of education for learning any tech skill in 2026 is always very high, beyond what many average Nigerians can afford. So can you shed more light on that? Because I know that at the long run, some people are always getting right such that they will earn times 10 or times 100 of whatever they spent on the trainings here and there. But some, they will just spend on training and discover that probably they couldn't get it right, or they couldn't get some platform to express their acquired knowledge. So how can everyone scale through such that at the long run they can benefit from learning tech skill? That's the question mark.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Emmanuel, you have to
Hello,
confirm. Can you
Mama.
hear her?
I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
You can use it.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Okay. So if I got your question right, Emmanuel,
Hey,
you
network is bad.
I think it's from your hand, Emmanuel. Can you hear me now?
Lord.
Yes.
Jesus is Lord.
I
I
hear
can't
you.
hear you. Hey,
Okay.
Jesus.
Indeed, is
I
Lord.
think it's a network. Let me. Okay. Abdul Salam is laughing. Okay, so let me answer the question. But I really hope you can hear me, Sha. So the question is having a laptop a prerequisite for learning the tech skill in 2026? I'm gonna say yes and no, because I don't know the skill you want to learn. There are some skills that it's a requirement. You might not be able to use just your phone to learn it, kind of thing. But if the skill you want to learn is something that you can actually use your phone to learn, fine. Okay. So it's a yes and no answer. So another thing that I'm thinking that can also work is, let's say you have the intention of learning something more, maybe more technical, more time demanding for you to get it right, and you are is Samuel C. Abi, is Emmanuel C. here? I don't think so. Okay, just let me continue.
Sorry,
Okay,
the beginning
yeah,
I
yeah.
had log out join the
Okay,
call.
so
So I
I
just
answered
joined
your
you.
question. Okay, so I answered your question. I said it's a yes and no answer. I think the question is, do you need to have a laptop to start learning a career, to start learning something in tech, right?
The first question.
Yeah, the first question.
Then second, the cost implication for learning tech
No,
skills.
let me take the first question first. I mean, let me answer the first question before I go to the
All right.
second. Yeah, so
All right,
I
no
said
problem.
it's a yes and no answer. So it depends on the career, the career you're getting into. Some will demand that you have a laptop to operate. Some won't demand that. So if you're what you want to get into don't really demand having a laptop, then you are good to go. But if it's demand it, then you need to do a whole lot of things in your power to get it. Now, am I saying go and buy a laptop, go and do this? Sometimes it can be something as I don't want to use the word easy, but something as even using maybe like a friend's laptop for a while you also buckle up to get something for yourself. Now, I said earlier, it's not going to be an easy thing, and I'm not even lying. I'm not sugarcoating anything for anybody. It wasn't easy when using myself for example. It wasn't easy when I got started in tech either. I don't have a laptop. I don't have anything. The phone I was using, oh my goodness, it's like the weapon fashion against me. And I remember that I had to stay back in the office to use the office what's it called? Is it the desktop or something? Sometimes I have to go there early. That was when I was 7, so I can quickly use it before people start. Sometimes I have to stay there till late in the night. I will not go when everybody's going on. So it's gonna take something from you. That's what I tell you people with the act truth. It's not going. So if you are sitting there like, oh, once I have a MacBook, once I have this. At a point, I was using my friend's laptop. You know, a laptop that you have to, the keyboard is not working. You have to be carrying supporting keyboard and supporting battery. Supporting battery and supporting mouse, because the mouse, the mouse space is not working. I'm telling you, the laptop is so heavy that it got to a point. My hand like this, the side, the way where you're always putting the back, you already know that something is coming on this side. So it is never going to be easy. I'm not cursing you, but it is not meant to be easy. It is meant to shake you up. And I'm very sure that people have their different stories. Some people, they are like working when they're transitioning, they're combining the two things together. When they are supposed to be sleeping at night, they are reading and attending classes. So are you getting at the point? So I want you guys to have this mindset from the beginning. If you want to start something in tech, to transition or do it better in tech, then you must be able to make sacrifice for a lot of things. So, and when I got started, I made my few money. The first thing I did is to get a laptop. I was not even thinking of upgrading anything. Just get something to get a laptop. After that, I got a phone, I got the second laptop. So that is just it, okay? It is not going to be easy, but you must be ready to make that sacrifice. So, but if what you are learning doesn't really require, I mean, there are some ways they are doing this thing, that they have like mobile working app for some things. Beautiful. You can always explore your options, right? So I don't think I have a perfect answer to it. It depends on the career, on the skill you want to learn. Then the second question is about the cost of learning. The cost of learning, for real. I will support you on that. It's high, and it's high because knowledge is not something that you just wake up one day and pick. Like, for example, now I'm talking about I suffer to get started in tech, and not even add the years of experience, that skill. And I want to teach someone. You understand? Obviously, it will cost something, right? And I'm not trying to justify, because you want to collect our money. I'm trying to let you know that to get knowledge from someone is not something simple. The person is actually transferring years of labor to you, helping you to do it better and navigate your way easier. So if you start seeing it from that angle, then you will not focus on the cost alone. I'm not saying that because of that the money will not disappear. You still have to pay in some cases, right? But you will see it as an investment to my future. When I was serving, I remember my whole Alawi is going into training. I'm telling you the facts, guys. My whole Alawi. The only thing that I was feeding on every month was where I'm working, they are giving us 15K. Yeah, I think 15K was how much. But my regular Alawi, everything is going into training, into taking different courses and all. But another thing I'm just going to make emphasis on is that because we are not saying you make investment, doesn't mean that you now blindly just go and enroll in different courses. That's why I have to take my time this evening to let you guys know, do your own research first. Okay? What I mean by that is that sit your bum down. Sorry, but I have to use that word. Sit down. Don't stop jumping from, this is the trend. I'm telling you, this will save you time and money and effort. We have made the mistake so that you guys will not make the same mistake. Success is even here. Come at this. This is how much she actually spends learning different things. So if somebody want to tell you, somebody will tell you, sit down. Sit down first. Stop jumping. So sit down, do your own research. There are free research you can do online. YouTube, sit down, do few research. Oh, what does it mean to get into cybersecurity? What does it mean to get into product management? What does it mean to get into this thing? Pick all those free things first. When you now know that, oh, this is what I can do, this is what I want to do fully, then you can now go for the academic trainings or something like that can now hold you by your hands and help you through. Because one of those things that this academy provide is that they provide that guidance, right? I said most, I'm not saying every. I've seen some academy that even me I've enrolled into. I don't know the head, I don't know the bum, I don't know what we are doing. So you have to also do your research. And as I said, Elivot got you. Yeah, we have the best people across different skills at the academy. So what they are doing at that point is that you already know what you want to do, right? Oh, I want to do data analysis. I have done my basic research. I have basic knowledge of what is data analysis, and I can see myself doing this thing. I can see the career progression. I was talking about career road mapping the other time. It's very important. Like, okay, if I learn today, what do I become? You need to ask yourself the true question. What do I become? I'm not just here to make fun out of what I'm learning. Okay, so you have done these basic findings about yourself. Then it's not time to embark. So by that time, when you are making the payment, you will know that you are making the payment because you want to get this thing. I'm not going to say the academy are going to bring their money down, because a lot of it is also going into running an academy. But you know at that point that you are not just blindly engaging. Now, back to the last question you asked regarding what if the person now learn the course and they don't really make anything out of it. I think that's the question he asked. Still, is Emmanuel on the call? Emmanuel, are you here? Okay, let me just continue. Maybe you will come for the recorded the recording. So when it comes to what if I learn and I make nothing out of it? I don't know where to start from. But trust me, if you make your basic research from the beginning and you go through the right training, you will surely make something out of it. That's just it. And I said earlier, it's not something that you do in 1 month or in 2 weeks. It's gonna take months, but you keep building, you keep showing up in places that matters. Do you know how funny people get jobs these days? I mean, just regular sittings. And we were just there. I don't know that the person I was talking with is an HR of a real estate company. And the other person that was on the table at the other end was actually trying to apply to the same real estate company. Are you getting my point? And we were just talking and just introducing ourselves. Oh, and this. And I was like, oh, are you talking about this real estate? I said, I wanted to apply. And I was like, yeah, apply. I mean, in that situation, apart from maybe, can you deliver on this kind of thing, the person already have like 50% assurance that it's going to get in. I'm using 50%, even though it can be more than that. So you can see how funny people get jobs or land roles. So you don't need to like leave it and box yourself until I do this thing. This is it. So while you are learning, you are spreading your wings. You are showing up. You are visible. You are documenting your journey. This is what I am doing. This is what I am building. You will surely get noticed by the right people that need your skill, that need the value you have to give for the organization. I hope I've been able to touch all the questions. Success. I don't think Emmanuel is on the call anymore. And I hope everybody, you guys get 1 or 2 things from the question too, from the answer, sorry. Okay, Success.
I'm sure they
Thank you.
did. So are there any other questions? Time is fast spent. Like, are there any other questions?
I have a question.
Okay.
Thank you.
Go
Please, my
ahead,
question is
Samuel.
that this organization, did they offer like training? Like maybe you want to become a data analyst, now maybe this organization they offer training that somebody can pay for and learn about data analysis. That's my take.
Are you okay? Sorry, I didn't really get the question. I had the organization. Are you talking about this organization?
Yes, yes, yes. It's good organization.
Okay. Yes, yes. We actually have trainings. Which one did you mention now? What training?
Data analysis. Like I'm interested in data analysis. I'm trying to learn it. So I'm not trying to have that. This organization, any
Okay.
of faculty or the mathematical.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, we train people in different skills, including data analysis. So I think probably, are you on the WhatsApp group? Probably you can just say hi. It is me, the data analyst incoming. The upcoming data analyst.
Incoming data analyst.
Incoming data analyst.
Hmm.
So that success can identify you and reach out to you, and you can know more about the whole thing. Is that fine? Okay. So, and like I said, over the course of this series, there's someone coming in on business and data analysis. So I'm very sure you're going to learn so much from the experts coming in on that. So it's just different across different fields, like I said. So yeah, you are you're gonna learn so much. So just make sure you identify yourself on the group and let's someone reach out to you. Okay. Any other question? I think we've spent
So
so much extra time here.
much time. So any if you have any more questions, I would say you can drop it on the group. You can drop it on the group. You can tag Tolu, or you tag me so that we can actually reply and drop it on our WhatsApp group. So as we come to the end of this session, I just want to reiterate what Elevot is about. Uh, we are a global workforce innovation company committed to helping individuals grow their careers and supporting organizations in building high performing teams. Our work focuses on connecting people to opportunities through skill development, talent growth, and practical systems that prepare individuals for the reality of today's workforce. So we have three arms: the academy, which is the training, career development; the labs, which focus on innovation, experimentation, and helping people think beyond theory. So, and we also have the talent and recruitment arm, which focuses on employability, talent positioning, and helping professionals understand how the job market works. So I would like you all to be in the 14, okay, 13 sessions. Okay, you're in one. So that's 12 sessions that are coming up. I'm telling you, you're going to get, because these next sessions are going to be niche based. So you're going to get the clarity that you want. You shouldn't miss it. Check your emails, join the group so that you get reminders and all of that. Thank you everyone for joining today. Thank you so much, Toluwani. I want you guys to say thank you, Toluwani. Thank her very much. And let's say thank you to Toluwani for spending her time. Like, she has been talking since. So usually this session drop bars, but okay, you're doing it for impact so that you get the direction you need. So thank you so much, everyone. With that, we'll call it a session, and I hope to see you all on Tuesday. Am I correct?